Hurt you. We're here for you, man. Look. Oh man, you about to cry? You look like you about to beat me up, man. You gonna be big enough to beat me up one day. You don't gotta be scared. Oh really? It's the spirit, man. See, look, see, that's why Princess, you gotta bring him over. What do you got? Do you guys know about the Bible? You guys don't know? Now, where you from? Are you Black Americans, Haitian, Jamaican? You don't know? Were you guys born here? Is your dad from here? So it's possible that you guys are Israelites, right? I would like to believe you guys are Israelites. Now, do you know anything about the Israelites? Have you ever heard about the Israelites? Let me show you something what God said about the Israelites. Give me Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, and Isaiah 44 and 1. Because of course we're here because we're trying to teach our people, our family. Because according to the Bible, you're my family. You're my family. That's my family right there. They're my family. The people that walk into the store, that's our family. We're here to teach our family. The reason why we're not happy is because we don't keep God's commandments. We don't know who we are. And for us to come back and keep God's commandments, that's when we're going to be special again. Right now we're not special because we turn our backs against God. We don't love each other. We argue. We hate each other. We fight each other. God doesn't want us to do that. For us to be special, we can't fight each other. Read that for me. Look at Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Read. For thou art an holy people. What did God say? For thou art an holy people. God said we're special. He said we're separate. He said, don't you have a favorite shirt? You have a favorite game you like to play? You have a favorite food you like to eat? God is like that too. God has a favorite people. God has a people that he loves and he wants to take care of them and make them special upon the face of the earth. But the problem with this people is that they don't want to show God love. They don't want to listen to God. They don't. And because they don't listen to God, this is why they're sad in America. This is why they go through things in America. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Right? The Lord thy God hath chosen thee. He chose what? Hath chosen thee. God said that you're his chosen. That you're special. Read. To be a special people. Special what? A special people. A special prince. What? A special people. A special princess, friend. Unto himself. You belong to God. Everybody don't belong to God, but God chosen us. Read that for me. God chose us. Right? Did you know he gave us rules that we're supposed to keep? Do you know some of the rules God gave us that we're supposed to keep? Our heart. Okay, it has to do with our heart. But what about our heart? Ooh, you kind of warm. You say it shows us love. So what is love? What is that? So it means like PlayStations and stuff. So let me show you what God says. You love God, right? We love God, and we want to teach our people how to love God because we're a family, and we're supposed to take care and care about each other. Let's see what God says love is. Let me say John 14:15. I'm gonna show you what God says love is, and I'm gonna show you how to love God. Because you want to be special, right? Yeah. You can't be special if you don't love God. If you're a princess, right? If you're a princess, you gotta be a princess how God tells you you're supposed to be a princess. You're a prince, right, brother? You're a king, right? One day you're gonna be a king, right? If you want to be a king, you gotta do what God tells you you're supposed to do. Like listening to your parents and obeying your parents. Read. But in St. John chapter 14 and verse 15. Read. If ye love me, what did the Most High Father say to the Son? If ye love me, what did he say? If ye love me, what did he say? If ye love me, you love him, right? You sure? Are you lying to me? No. Okay, read it again. If ye love me, read. Keep my commandments. What do we got to do? Keep my commandments. If we want to be special, we got to do what? Keep my commandments. If we want to be happy, what do we got to be? Keep my commandments. If we want gifts from God, what do we have to do? Keep my commandments. So God says if we love him, we got to do what? You close. Keep my what? A little louder so I can hear you. Let's say it one more time. Let's read it one more time for them so they can get clear. Keep my commandments. So we got to do what?
Keep my commandments.
So if we love God, we got to do what?
Keep my commandments.
If we want to be special in the eyes of God, what do we got to do? We got to keep the commandments of God.
That's right.
That's what we have to do.
Our praises.
Now, let me show you a commandment you guys can keep. Because you guys are young. And it's powerful that God have you coming up here because there's people that's old enough to be my dad and your dad, and they don't care about God. But He wants you to come back because you care. Let's get Ephesians 6:1. Let me show you something. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 1. Do you love your mom?
Yes.
Do you love your daddy? Do you listen to them? Do you know why you're supposed to listen to them?
Because
Go ahead. You got to talk.
because they give us what they want when we be good.
Okay.
And if they sick, we can help them.
Okay. I like those answers. That's what's up. You got Ephesians 6:1? Let's read this. Let's see what the Lord, what God our dad said.
There's the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Children, obey your parents.
Who is he speaking to?
No.
Let's read it again.
Children, obey your parents.
Who is he speaking to?
Children.
So what are you guys?
Children.
So who is he speaking to?
Children.
Speaking to you. And me too. I have parents too. When?
Children, obey your parents.
What did he say?
Obey your parents.
So what does God want you to do? He wants you to listen to your parents. When your dad send you to school, pay attention to school, pay attention and get those good grades. So one day you can help your parents. So you can help your people. When your parents say, when you get older, your parents say they don't want you hanging out with bad friends, listen to them. Because God said if you love me, you got to do what? You got to listen. If your parents say they don't want you wearing certain things when you get older, princess, what you got to do? You got to listen to your who?
Parent.
You got to listen to your parents.
Right.
Because if you listen to your parents, you're showing God you what?
Love.
You're showing God you love Him. It's that simple. Read.
Children, obey your parents in the Most High,
Uh-huh.
for this is right.
For that's a good thing. God says it's beautiful when you listen to your parents. Read.
Honor thy father and mother.
No. Just the mom.
Honor thy father and mother.
No, just the daddy.
Honor thy father and mother.
So what is God telling you to do?
Listen to your mother and your dad.
Exactly. Listen to your mom and listen to your dad. If your dad say he wants you home at 7, what do you got to do?
Go home at 7.
If your dad say I don't want you hanging out with Ray no more, what do you got to do?
Don't hang out with
Ray. Don't hang out with Ray. If your dad tell you to do something, are you supposed to yell at him?
No.
Are you supposed to yell at your mommy?
No.
Are you supposed to be rude with your mommy?
No.
Are you supposed to be rude with your daddy?
No.
That's what God said. And if you do that, you're showing God you what?
Love.
You're showing God love. And you want God to love you too, right?
Yes.
So you have to do this. Is that hard to do, to listen to your parents?
No.
Now, if you listen to your parents, what are they going to do to you?
They don't love you.
And they're going to give you what?
Whatever you want.
They're going to give you whatever you want. If you don't listen to them, what's going to happen?
You're not gonna get it.
And you're going to get what?
A whooping.
You know that. That's right. You're going to get whooped. You're going to get whooped if you don't listen. I know when I was your age, I got a lot of that. Now, did you know God tells us there's certain things we cannot eat? There's food God don't want us to eat. Did you know that?
No.
Can I show you? All right, let's go to let's see what God said. Leviticus 11, from verse 7.
Okay,
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. Read.
And
The swine, the what?
And the swine.
You know what swine is?
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
think it's like a little small lake.
Ooh, you cold. You don't want. What is it? It's an animal.
Oh, it's a fish.
You cold.
So it's cold.
You like to eat it for breakfast. A lot of us eat it for breakfast. Eat it in breakfast. We get it for no, not eggs. What else? What else?
Bacon.
It's bacon, sausage, pig. That's a swine. So, yeah, pig. Sausages come from pig. Bacon come from pig. So let's see what God says about it. Wait.
And
The pig, though he divide the earth,
now, even though his feet is like this, he walked like this, right?
read,
And
be cloven.
footed.
Yet he chewed not the
Good.
That means he doesn't eat his food right. He don't eat food good. Read. He is unclean. He is what?
He is
unclean.
unclean.
Do you know what unclean means?
When you don't unclean your room.
No.
When you don't clean your room.
Mm-mm. If your room is not clean, it's what?
Dirty.
So a pig is what?
Dirty.
It's dirty.
Dirty.
Are you supposed to eat dirty food?
No.
No, you see, you say, ugh. You're not supposed to eat dirty food. So, according to the Bible, God says pig is what? It's unclean, and unclean means what?
Dirty.
That means we can't eat what?
Dirty food.
And pig is a what?
Dirty food.
It's dirty food. So we can't eat that. And if we don't eat that, what are we showing God?
Love.
We're showing God love. If we eat it, we're showing God what?
Bad.
We're showing him hate. We're showing God we don't love them when we do that. And we have to love God all the time, right? So that's something we have to do. Now, do you guys eat shrimp,
Yes.
crab,
Yes.
lobster?
Yes.
You said yes, yes.
Favorite food.
Now let's see what God says. Continue reading.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
These shall ye eat of
All that are in the water. Now he gave us rules and things we can eat that's in the waters. Just like he told us, respect your mom, respect your dad. That's something we all have to do. I'm 26. I still have to respect my mom and dad. That means even if you get older, you gotta respect and love your mom and your dad all the time. 8 and 9. Even when you're 8, you gotta respect and love your mom. When you're 30, you have to respect and you love your mom. When you're 60, you have to do what?
Respect your mom.
You gotta respect your mom and respect who else? And your dad. Both of them.
Grandma,
Mhm.
Papa,
Uncle,
Dad,
Auntie.
you gotta respect them.
Auntie,
Let's read.
brother, and cousin.
This shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Now God is
About to tell us what we can't
can't eat
in the waters, right?
Whatsoever hath fins,
What does it have to have?
have fins
Uh-huh.
and scales.
You know what
Fins and
fins
scales.
are?
Go ahead.
It's fish with what? Fins and what? And scales.
Uh,
Do crab have fins and scales?
No. No.
Does shrimp have fins and scales?
No.
Does
Lobster?
Huh?
Yes.
Shrimp have fins and scales?
No.
You sure?
No.
That's a shell. It's not scales. That's a shell. Close. Read.
Fun. Whatsoever hath fins
Uh-huh.
and scales.
So we have to have both.
Reem.
In the seas
It have
In
in
the ocean.
when?
and in the rivers.
In the lakes.
Them shall ye eat.
You can eat things with what? In the waters. Fins and what?
Shell.
And scales. Scales. Read.
And all that have not fins,
What did he say?
all that have not
Uh-huh.
fins
Uh-huh.
and scales.
Uh-huh.
In the seas
Uh-huh.
and in the rivers
Uh-huh.
and all that move in the
Uh-huh.
water.
Uh-huh.
And of
Any living
thing
Uh-huh.
which is in the water,
Uh-huh.
they shall be an abomination.
So
Do you know what an abomination means?
Abomination made on national.
No, that's cold. That means something bad. That means it's no good.
Oh, something bad, like you can't
Exactly. So if something don't have fins and scales,
scales.
what is it?
good.
It's good?
No, bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
Can you eat
Something
something?
that's bad?
No.
You can't. So what God says, if
If you don't eat it,
you're showing him what?
Love.
If you eat it, you're showing him what?
Bad.
You're showing him bad.
and you
To
gotta
show God you love him
all the time.
every time, all the time, because we're His children. Now, do you know the name of His children?
Children, that'll be my
Last
last.
thing. I don't want to give you guys too much. Do you know the name of God's children?
No, not yet. I'll watch the movie, but I wasn't paying attention to the movie.
Okay. You ever heard of Moses?
Yeah, I watched it.
You know Moses? Okay, that's good. Now, Moses is your ancestor. That's your brother. That's your
Big brother.
Joseph is your brother. Christ, that's your brother. His name is Yahushua. According to the Bible,
We
we're
are.
the Israelites. We're God's chosen people. When you read the Bible,
And when you,
you watch movies about the Bible,
it's talking
about
about
you. It's not talking about nobody. It's talking about you. You're special. Read that Exodus 4:22. Let's see what God called us.
Exodus 4.
22. Exodus 4:22. Malachi 1 and 1. Read.
Exodus chapter
4 in verse.
20.
And this is
During the time of Moses too. Read.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh,
Uh-huh.
thus
Saith the Lord. Uh-huh.
Israel,
Who?
Israel,
Who
Israel,
are we?
Israel.
What is he?
Israel.
What is she? Israel. What are we? Israel. Israel is my son. Is my what? Is my son.
that means God's saying we're His
Children.
children.
Israel is my children.
God didn't call.
Call us black.
So that means that Israel is his son?
That means we're his family. Because you're not a boy, you're a girl.
You're His
Daughter. Now, are you
Are you black?
Yes.
you're black? What did God call you?
White.
Let's see what he says. Read that again.
Israel,
Who?
Israel,
What did
God
God
call us?
Israel.
What did God call us?
Israel.
What did God call us?
Israel.
Let's hear it one more time.
Israel.
What did God call us?
Israel.
What did God call us?
Israel.
God called us Israel. Did he call us black?
No.
What did he call us?
Israel.
He called us Israel. And Israel is
Special.
Israel is God's people.
Israel's the people God
Birth. That's why we're special.
special at everything we do.
And I want to leave you guys with that. According to the Bible,
You guys are. You
God's
guys.
chosen people.
One day you're
You're
gonna
gonna get
get old.
older and you're gonna remember this.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
old.
by the time you get my age. But one day, you guys are gonna remember this.
And you gotta
keep God's commandments, and you gotta love God all the time. You guys have a flyer?
I gave him one.
You got one?
when you
Give
go
him. Make sure you give him a flyer. Give him another one, please. Give one to mommy,
and give
give one to daddy, and
share.
and tell them what you will learn today. Okay?
Now
What are some of the things you learned today?
About
You wait, hold up. You can go first, King.
what you learned
today.
about accepting God in our family.
Who you gotta respect?
God.
God, and who else?
Family.
Who in your family?
Your mom.
Mommy.
Daddy, uncle, Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
grandma,
Mm-hmm.
my goddaddy.
You gotta respect your family.
If
Daddy
daddy
tells you he don't want you
you to go over
over here, are you gonna go over there?
No.
if
Daddy said I don't want you hanging out with Ray Ray. Are you gonna hang out with Ray Ray?
No.
if
Daddy
daddy
tell you I want you to go to sleep at 9,
you can wake up for school.
are you gonna go to sleep at 10?
No.
What's gonna happen if you do that?
Whooping.
Daddy's gonna get mad.
If
Mommy says she wants you to make sure
the dishes clean,
are you gonna leave the dishes dirty?
No.
If mommy says make sure you study in school,
school? Are you gonna
be acting like a clown in school?
No.
Because you gotta do what?
be with mom and dad?
Listen.
You gotta listen to your mom and dad.
Now
How do you show God love?
you gotta keep
As
his
what? Huh?
Healthy.
You gotta keep God's what?
Commandment.
You gotta keep his what?
Commandment.
You gotta keep God's commandments.
Can we
Eat.
kid?
No.
Can we eat bacon?
No. Yes.
No. Bacon is what?
No. Dirty.
It's dirty. So can we eat dirty food?
No.
Alright, can we eat
Crab?
Yes.
Woo, are you sure?
No.
Can we eat shrimp?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
We cannot eat it.
Now
Did God call us black?
No.
What did he call us? Is
Israel.
what did he call
call
us?
Israel.
Huh?
Israel.
What did he call us?
Israel.
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 Israel. Israel.
That's what God called us. And Israel is what to God?
His
What?
No.
Hmm?
No.
His family.
No.
It's his family.
And that's what
You
you
guys are, okay?
so
If you guys want to go play before it
get dark. So you know you can
get home in time for with mommy and daddy, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Be safe, okay?
Is this the phone number?
That's the phone number. Give it to mommy and daddy and
teach them what you learned
today.
Okay.
Tell them you're Israel.
Tell them don't eat.
They don't eat crab.
You're
They're God's special.
special people.
And that's what it's about, man. A lot of our people don't care, man. But the same way you didn't care
The Lord is not
to
gonna
care about you.
Right.
What's going on? Go ahead.
You must love God. God is gonna love you.
That's right. Let's get that in the Bible. Proverbs 8:17. Proverbs 8:17. Listen, if I was that age and I got it, listen, I'd be a
The
commander of precepts
in America.
if I was that age
With
with that type of wisdom. Let me get Proverbs 8:17.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 17.
Let's see the
Princess and something spiritual, right?
I love them.
What did God say?
I love
What
them
did God say?
I love them
Say, I love them.
that love me.
Be careful. Read.
I love them that love me.
He said he loved
And
them.
I love,
And I love them.
and we love our people because that time is gonna come.
Come. Give me Ezekiel 9 and
That'll
4.
be my last scripture.